find Peter anywhere. I have no idea where he is or where he could be. I'm just here with Bucket, the cat. Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, there you are.
Oh my God.
Where were you?
I was out in the woods.
The
in the
woods?
back. It's horrible.
What did
Don't
you
ask.
see? What happened?
It wasn't good. Look at this.
I found him.
This backdrop here. It looks like we're in like a doctor's office or something.
I was thinking like a beautiful blue sky.
Right. Robin egg blue. I was in the back, and there's a Sasquatch back there. I had this stick,
Oh my god.
and it came at. Oh my God! It came at me. So I took the stick. Well, this is proof. It broke. This is proof. It did happen. So I threw it, hit the Sasquatch, startled it, and that took off. But I had that twinkle in its eye, like want to bend me over a tree stump or something. I'm not gonna let that happen.
I'm glad
Nobody's
you got
gonna-
away.
Nobody's gonna punk me out like they do with Jesse for Breaking Bad. Pinkman, that is. He's been punked out so many times.
A little bit, yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah, Heisenberg punked him out.
Well, Bigfoot isn't at it again. Seriously, I threw the stick. It just like
Look,
startled.
look, it broke clean off.
Look. Think that happened
Hi,
any other
Toxic.
way than what I'm saying? Whatever you want to think, because it happened that way. I'm trying to make friends with the raven outside my house.
Leave it dead stuff.
Yeah. No. Yeah, but don't. It's a wild animal. You're not gonna. Don't make friends with it because you don't want the wild animal to be habituated to you. So if you want to watch it from a distance, that's one thing. But if you want to make it into your friend, look, I found a really beautiful frog in the basement today.
It was a leopard
It
frog.
was a leopard frog. And what did I do with it? I took it outside. It's not my friend. It's wild. And leave the corvids alone, man. I mean, seriously. You want to make friends with it?
Well,
Why don't you do this? Why don't you go make friends with a human being?
oh my god.
Okay? Or maybe get yourself a dog or a cat or a duck. But why are you going to screw around with the wild animals? Don't. You're not going to make friends with it. If you want to get a birdhouse and feed the birds, just know that if you start doing it, you have to do it the whole winter.
Yeah, like if you're gonna start, you can't stop because they'll like depend. on-
So, I don't know.
Hi everyone. Oh, are you coming to the art show?
Whatever.
You could leave it dead stuff, but ultimately you should leave.
You could leave it dead stuff, but you can't don't be making friends with it.
Do you have a charger?
Like you wanna interact with it or something. Just leave it alone. Stop reading about the person that gave crows peanuts in a phone. Just stop. Stop.
You should leave it a
That's a good
carcass.
thing. That's like if you were gonna feed deer. You're gonna feed deer? That's not. I'm sorry to be a buzzkill, but it's the truth.
Wait, you're not supposed to feed deer?
No, you're not supposed to feed deer.
Okay, so then they're gonna come back.
They become habituated, right? They
Yeah.
become habituated to humans. And this light isn't working. Well, that's what we got.
Where are you going?
I'm going to get a thing for the phone. It's done.
The light broke. That's unfortunate. We're good. How are you, Toxic? Khaki started laying eggs. I think everybody knows. That's good. Looks kind of crafty without the light.
Yeah, that's why I brought a light.
Oh, cool.
Looks kind of crappy. It's horrid, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's pretty bad.
Look at that.
There. How's that? How's that for professional?
Very
It is.
professional.
You don't need that stupid light that they trying to sell people. They're ripping people up because they don't work very long. It's a joke. How about that? I hope we have power. If we don't have power, well, we don't have power. Okay, now let me go back to what I was complaining about. I mean, come on, like, well, I guess a lot of people haven't been on this channel and think that I'm all about, like, just communicate with the animals, right? I don't know. There's this line, like, a chipmunk, if it was coming in my house, right? That I sort of see as, like, acceptable if you want to deal with it. But like birds, man, you shouldn't be doing that. You really shouldn't be doing that. Deer, you shouldn't be doing that. I know, I'm a hypocrite. I'm saying leave everything alone except like a chipmunk or a mouse. That's acceptable. You have a rat coming in your house, you want that to be your friend, go ahead.
What?
And, yeah,
Who
you're
would want
gonna-
a rat?
A lot of people have
Oh.
rats as pets.
Not like a
But see, that's what I'm
outdoor
saying.
rat.
That's what I'm saying. Because it's from the outdoors, people will be like, "Well, I don't want that as a, I don't want it as a pet. It comes in this house, it's dead. It's dead." But
Well,
a
I mean,
crow
like a
or a
wild
raven, a
rat could
crow
have
or a
a
raven
disease.
came in this house by
Yeah.
accident, I would get it outside.
Rats
Okay.
are smart. That's why they're scary.
If a bat came in this house, this is the truth. I would get a badminton racket because that is your best defense.
Whoa! You'd smash it?
Well, I'd protect myself if it came close. I'm pretty good at badminton.
Okay.
Okay.
Wow.
But I mean, come on. Do you see the difference? Like, leave the crow, the raven alone. I mean, if you want to have a bird as
I
a
think
friend,
they
hang
just
on.
meant.
Let me just say
Yeah,
this.
go ahead.
If you want to have a bird as a friend, then you get a young domestic bird. Leave the wild ones alone because you're interfering with wildlife. There's a good chance that because you're interacting with the wildlife, you're either going to feed it something that's wrong, habituate it to humans so it becomes a nuisance animal and gets shot. I have a guy across the street that tries to shoot crows and ravens. A lot of people do this. There's only crows in this area, pretty much, but you know what I'm saying? You're not thinking clearly. The same thing's true of the deer. They do it with deer all the time. Like, oh, I want the deer to be friends with me. Yeah, well, there's people that are killing deer, and there's a lot of them. So you have my permission to do that if you want to bait the deer and you're going to eat it. Just don't feed it to your dogs because it's wild game. I'm just kidding. Don't bait deer either. And don't pick up, I was just joking. But if there was a dead deer on the side of the road,
You'd eat it?
I would not have any problem with eating it. I admit it. I don't want to shoot a deer, and I don't think that, leave the baby deer alone. It's late now, so you're not going to see them, but early in the spring, you'll see them nestled in grass. And,
Aw,
and yeah, I'm
so
thinking, oh,
cute.
it's beautiful. beautiful.
It's so
And your
beautiful.
dog can't really smell them. Tonka can get real close to him and he's like, where is it? Where is it? He can't really smell them. They smell like nothing.
That's good.
For a reason. That's one of their defenses. So, like, wild dogs can't find the babies and stuff because they don't really have this, like, odor yet. So, anyway, I digress. That deer that you find nestled in the grass without its mother wasn't orphaned, you idiots. It wasn't. The mother deer goes off for about 10 hours to feed. She's not coming around when you're around, okay? She comes back later and meets up with the baby deer and then feeds the baby deer. They're not orphaned. People make up stories like, oh, they found the baby deer and they're like, oh, oh, I must save it.
Oh yeah.
You know? Well, the flies gotta eat too. That's what I say when I don't take out the trash a whole lot. And there's some maggots in it. Well, they gotta eat.
It's a circle of life.
I'm friendly to the flies. Well, no, I'm not. They gotta go.
No,
But do you see? I mean, do you see my point? Like, there's like a starling is an invasive species. If you wanted to make friends with a starling, I would have no problem with it. Okay, no problem with it whatsoever. But that's not what you want to do. You want to go for wildlife. You want to go for the exotic, the raccoon, the crow. Leave them alone. If it's something that comes in your house naturally, like a mouse or a rat, or God, I would love it if a chipmunk family lived in here.
I do not want a rat.
But a chipmunk would be fine, and you know it.
I don't
Yeah, sure, it would.
particularly crave
She'd love
that.
it.
I don't
She'd
crave
love
that
it.
to happen.
Yeah, but if
I hate flies too.
if they're you hate lice?
Flies.
Oh, yeah, I hate. Yeah, I don't really like
Chipmunks
them.
are super cute, but like.
How about this? A sugar glider.
Oh yeah, those things are cute, but like I don't like particularly. Crave
She has one coming for Christmas.
No. You
It's
should not
really
do
tiny.
that.
No, I'm just kidding. Because if one was coming, it would have to be mine. It would.
I appreciate the honesty.
I do. I see the difference. See, you have no interest in a mouse or a rat as a pet, but there are people that do like them.
I used to have chinchillas.
Well, that's a rat with a pretty coat.
No, it's like a bunny squirrel sort of.
There's no
phenomenon.
hybrid. It's a chinchilla, but it's a scampering animal.
It does scamper.
It scampers and it takes a bath in dirt.
Volcanic ash.
Whatever.
Yeah,
it's
get
dirt.
your facts right.
Well, okay. I would also like if there was. This would be acceptable. You were in an area where there were live ferrets, okay? And just by happen chance, a ferret came into your house and was hanging
No,
out.
see, I don't want.
I would okay that.
No,
I would okay
ferrets
that.
freak me out.
What about a mink?
Yeah,
a mink
minks are
we
cool.
could have as a pet,
Minks are
but
cool.
they're killers.
You can train them.
Yeah, but they're killers.
And
we
they
have
like
too many
want
birds.
to. You have to like let them like, because that's what like fulfills them is to be able to like be out.
See, this is where I differ with all the other
Well,
mink experts and animal experts. That's the deal about having a domestic animal. Saying that it's in its nature to kill and allowing it to kill and training
no,
it to
just
kill.
like bringing it outside. Like,
Oh, I'm fine with that.
To like letting it swim and stuff. Like you shouldn't just keep a mink inside all the time because they're half aquatic.
Right, take it fishing.
I don't mean like to make it kill.
But it will.
Yes, it will definitely do
It will.
that.
And I think going after fish that's a healthy activity, sure. And I don't want to talk about this. Somebody else.
But ferrets are like way too squishy in the middle.
If you get a bowl, I'm just going to talk hypothetically. This is all hypothetical, baby. If you get a bowl and you go get goldfish and you put the bowl on the floor, Sam is fascinated by it, and he stabs them with his beak like it's a sword.
Wow.
It's crazy. It's crazy. But that
I
hasn't
kind of want to see
happened
that,
in
but
years. I was curious what he would do. He ate them. He ate the goldfish, and it was a mess. Now, I have my Raven, people ask me, like, what do I feed Sam? He's dog food, some cat food, and a raw diet, meaning like meat with calcium, right? Some people food, like some fruit, um, but there are people that keep crows and ravens that insist upon feeding them pinky mice and stuff like that, like goldfish and stuff.
Yeah.
That's not me, because I'll tell you what, this is something that people should know. You get a raven, and those fuckers, they take the pinky mice and they're ripping them up, and you'll find like a little mouse leg. You would fucking be flipped out.
Yeah, I would.
You would not like it.
You
It
probably
was just
find like an eyeball.
And Sam's sort of like, we had Kittles, we have a new cat. Sam's really been sort of like in his room more, and because we had to have like, we had to start segregating animals until we could get Kittles with Bucket. So anyway, to make a long story short, if Sam is out and about, he will take food and he will place it under a blanket or a rug or a pillow. So if he's eating pinky mice, you might find, and I did, little baby mouse leg underneath my pillow. I caught him putting it under there, and I was like, "You're disgusting." And I was like, no more pinky mice.
He does hide.
Yeah,
food.
and the problem with goldfish is, or feeder like minnows or anything like that, we'll go for them, but a raven really likes tearing it up. Like, so that's when I want to let him do that activity of tearing up stuff, and just give him some beef or pork, and he can rip at that. But it's body parts. It's gross. Some people, this is fascinating. Some people are very what would the term be if you're like help me out here.
What?
Like you only do one, like you're a purist, like you only do it like this one certain way. You know what I'm saying?
Perfectionist.
Well, that too, but like they'll go out and they'll get roadkill for their raven or their crow, and they feed the crows that way. But that's people that have big aviaries outside.
Oh.
So once
I love an
again, it
aviary.
doesn't matter if there's dead squirrel bones on the ground.
Yeah, because it's outside.
Yeah, who cares? People want, I don't know, leave the wild animals
You
alone.
find a mouse leg in your bed.
Yeah. I mean, I'll be honest with you, like there's so many, like you want to interact with them. People want to interact with this wild animal. But we have like, hey Kittles, come here. We have all these animals in shelters that you could interact with it. It doesn't have to be something exotic or wild. This cat was homeless. It was found, it was hanging out in our barn. It was a kitten. It's Kittles.
This is Mr. Kittles.
It's Mr. Kittles, and she's I don't know, she's living in here. She's all right. She doesn't have rabies.
We
Oh,
took her
look.
to the vet. We got her shots.
She has her shots. She got tested. Look at her. She's cute. All right, get down, Mr. Kittles. Mr. Kittles is a Mrs. Kittles, really.
We named her before we knew.
But it's a great cat. But you see my point? Like, there's so many animals, like you want to interact with I'm just telling you, they're not what you think. They're sort of skittish, crows, ravens, and they're not going to be your buddy. They're not going to be walking around on your shoulder. If you want that, then you have to get a domestic animal. A domestic bird, get it when it's young. Especially when we're talking about a bird. A cat, this cat was 4 months old when we brought it in, something like that. Maybe about 4.5, I think.
Right.
But you know what I'm saying? Like it sounds cool to have the manatee, but then when it starts crapping in your pool,
You can't.
okay,
Right.
it's not that cool, and you're running out of stuff to feed it. You know, how much lettuce can you really? What are they?
Manatee are great.
They like lettuce.
They'll
right?
eat lettuce. They mostly eat, like greens off the floor, the sea floor, like
Yeah.
seaweed.
Oh, really?
There's like a certain kind
But
of
they're
plant
going
that
up
they eat.
into fresh water
Did you
at
know
that point, right?
manatees, like their mouths are made in such a way that they couldn't bite you even if they wanted to.
What?
Because they're made to eat stuff off the floor to see.
Oh, I bet it would bite you.
No, it can't. They're
Really?
so nice.
Have you really?
Yeah.
You're not petting them, are you? You pet them?
Well, like you're not supposed to. They're super protected.
Right.
But if they like
Come up to
bump,
you.
if they bump, some of them will bump up to you to like get belly rubs and stuff like that.
I'm
It's
not
adorable.
telling the manatee to get away. I will admit it. Oh, manatee. Oh, okay. Okay.
But you can't like be like forcing
no,
yourself upon
no.
them.
Like it's coming up. Like,
Because
oh,
they do
alright.
not play about that.
Right.
There was
And
this one lady that was like riding one,
no
and
good.
she got super.
Good job,
in trouble.
lady.
She got fined.
She should. She should have gone to jail. Riding the manatee. Who does she think she is?
It's actually really
Aquawoman?
sad because like a lot of manatees are covered in boat scars
That's right.
because so many boats like mess them up.
Sucks.
It's so sad.
What about a dolphin though? Bottlenose dolphin.
Oh, I love dolphins.
They will try and have sex with a human.
They
Watch
will.
out.
They will for sure.
That ain't
do
no
that.
poodle. It isn't. That ain't
Would
no
it make
poodle.
a difference if it was a poodle?
No, it'd be horrible too, but I've seen the old lady with the poodle that's jumping on her leg. Oh, isn't that cute? No, it's not, lady. It's not. Yeah, the dolphins, you gotta watch those things. Don't. Get away from the dolphin. I have enough problem with Sasquatch. I don't need the dolphin. But the manatee, you would have to like pet it on its head. I imagine it's like a bristly pig.
It feels like a potato. Like
Oh, but what about hair? Can you feel hair?
no, it feels like a potato. Like yeah, like maybe like how potato has like hair on it.
I imagine
They
that
feel like seed potato.
a dolphin feels like one of those bald cats, like this.
I never touched a dolphin.
This is if this was wet, if my skin was wet, because I feel like a one of those bald cats, right? If that was wet,
You think this is similar?
that I know
I've never
it
touched
is.
a bald cat before either.
Missing you guys' lives. Oh, really?
I'm glad you're back. I hope you're feeling good.
Oh, who's here? Peter,
Everyone.
you like fishing? Fishing?
Yeah.
You don't like fishing.
You're a
She'll
fisherman.
fish, but she doesn't like to go in the ocean or a lake because fish are weird.
Fish are weird, but I like to fish.
You know, there is the kind of fish up here, right? A northern pike, and there's also muskie, and these are teeth with fish. And if you
Teeth
go,
with fish.
yeah, fish with teeth,
Whoa.
they will bite you. They are fish with teeth. They will bite you and drag you down to the bottom
I'm
of the
not-
lake. Will somebody verify that a northern pike will grab?
And pull you down to the bottom?
Yep, they like girls who wear bikinis.
Oh, so they'll love you.
No, we're not talking about that. They will bite, and you will. They're like it's like a freshwater barracuda.
They feel like suede. Wait, a dolphin?
Is that true?
Oh, I really want to stroke one.
They feel like suede?
That must be so nice.
No, that
You
can't
got bit
be.
by a snapping turtle?
Oh, like the turtle
That's like
man?
one of my like deepest fears.
That is one of mine too. Like walking through a pond.
And then your toe gets bit off.
Right. That's
Boom,
why when I
clean
go
off.
into ponds or whenever I was like duck hunting, I was always wearing big steel-toed rubber boots, so I never worried about it. It was never an issue.
That's good.
But man, those things will rip
Wait,
you.
someone is saying dolphins feel rubbery.
That's what I would think. I would think they'd feel just like this. And it'd be like that. But like wet. Hi, how you doing, buddy? It's a mammal. It would have to, and it's stretched. They look stretched. Like a real fat dog. You know how dogs stretch? They get like they're like Vienna
Pink
sausages
dolphins.
with like what?
Those aren't real. So you think their skin is like tight?
It looks like they're tight. Like
They're
it looks
blowed
like,
up like a balloon.
well, like a fat dog. Have you ever seen a fat dog? How their skin stretches?
Yeah.
Okay, now imagine that fat dog and it's shaved. Like you put neat hair remover on it. That's dolphin skin.
You got a
That's
dolphin.
hypothetical, of course. Don't put neat hair remover on your dog.
Are pink dolphins real? That sounds fake.
Freshwater dolphins are real and they're cool as shit. And Shaved dog, man. I gotta talk about something real quick. In the summertime, don't take your long-haired dog to the groomer. You're not making it cooler. You're making it miserable. Hair or fur, dog's fur, is used for keeping them warm and as insulation from the hot and the cold. That's a fact. Whenever I see somebody that has like a golden retriever and it's like they took her to the groomer and shaved it for the summer, I'm like, you're an idiot. That's not helpful. A husky, you have a husky, that fur is supposed to be like that in the summer. Don't shave. It's not gonna help. And besides, that's like thinking that like all animals like cool down like us, and they don't. Dogs pant, right? They're totally different. They're totally different to us. I don't recommend it. Don't shave your dog for the summer. It's a big mistake, especially with that big thick coat. There, can I go off on something else?
Go.
I can't think of anything. Just bring up an animal thing. Oh, thank you,
Oh,
one
thank
Sean
you,
Bond.
Sean Bonds.
Thank you.
He's been working
Bring
really
my
hard.
cat to the groomer. Should you bring your cat to the groomer? I don't
If
know.
you
What
want
kind of
to.
cat do you have? I don't know. Should you? Cats don't generally like, unless they get all. They stay real clean. Like you don't like. I don't bathe bucket.
You're reading
I
a
don't
book
need to.
about rabbits? What does the book say? I always wanted one of those big old Norwegian rabbits. Or are they Flemish rabbits?
What the big giant ones?
The big tiny ones.
Yeah, the big tiny ones.
Yeah, those ones.
Yeah, those things are giant. I'd like to. No, I won't. I wouldn't want to have one. A big rabbit?
Oh, you don't want one? Why not?
No rabbit, because we have Khaki. Khaki's like a big rabbit. Look at her.
Yeah.
I should go get Khaki. Let me go get Khaki.
Go get her.
Khaki! Hang on, I'm coming. That Bigfoot scare, kind of like, I threw the stick and I threw my leg out, running away. I don't want that. Take the knees down. Right, Khaki. There you go, Khaki. I got you. This is the tamest, one of the tamest birds I've ever hung out with. She lets me pick her up one-handed. Don't you, Khaki?
Khaki.
Khaki's awesome. Here, Khaki, get up there. Look at Khaki.
Oh, you're so beautiful.
The Khackers. She's pretty. Khaki, you're the coolest duck ever. She is. She's very tame. She can ride on my shoulder. I can pick her up one-handed. She's amazing. Khaki. She lays eggs daily. Every day she lays an egg, don't you, Khaki?
She looks so mature now.
Yeah, she's a big girl, right, Khaki?
Yeah.
How you doing, Khaki? She's very friendly. My grandma would have her cats get shaved because she brushed them and the fur would get incredibly matted. She let them outside. She let her cats outside. She shouldn't let your cats outside. They're fine living inside. It's a fact. All they do is kill outside. Look at Khaki. Khaki smiling. Khaki? Look at Khaki's laughing. Aren't you, Khaki? They do this like pigeons. This is like a... They do a head bob, don't you? Khaki. Khaki, can you see yourself? I don't think she can.
Remember that one time she saw herself and got scared?
Yeah, but she didn't. Right, but she didn't recognize herself as herself.
Wait, isn't our
She-
one of our ducks the only ones that can recognize
No,
themselves, or is it?
none of them can.
No, there's some kind of bird
Yeah,
that can.
a pigeon.
Okay.
A pigeon, a jackdaw, a crow can't, a raven can't. It's a very small list. Khaki. Khaki. Little khaki.
So khaki.
Oh, you have they didn't spend enough time. What? I didn't spend enough time with them when they were younger. Yeah, you just have to be consistent and keep doing it. But I mean, like I slept with Khaki like the first 3 weeks. You know, I got her as a singlet. She'd sleep on my chest. Didn't you, Khaki?
She cracks me up.
She'd sit like she'd sleep right here, and it's really difficult because don't roll on the dog.
Right.
So I didn't get any sleep really for like 2 or 3 weeks. It was really difficult. If we get if we get another duck in the spring, we'll get a white one. We'll get a pekin, whatever it is. We'll get one of those. That's what I wanted to get, but Khaki was there, so I had to take Khaki. And Khaki was just a couple days old, if. I think she's less than 48 hours old. She's pretty small. Weren't you, Khaki? You're a good girl, Khaki. She's still getting a female.
I don't
She
know.
doesn't know what she's
if I'm getting that for a while. I just
Could
love.
be a beagle.
I just love those dogs. They're my favorite.
What about beagles?
Beagles are super cute
They
too.
are cute. What about Khaki? Look at Khaki. Khaki looks like a hen mallard. She does. She's very similar. Aren't you, Khaki? Khaki, you're so cute. Look at you.
You're a model.
If it's a white duck, it can't be named Corduroy. Yeah, we eat Khaki's eggs. I made a pineapple upside down cake, and I used 3 of Khaki's eggs.
It was so good. Pineapple upside down cake's my favorite.
It's the hardest cake to make,
I
isn't
thought it was. People always told me
I
it was
whipped it
hard
out.
to make.
Baby, tell him I whipped it out.
You did.
Oh, that sounds... Yeah, tell him I whipped it out. He
made
whipped it
a
out.
good cake. It
I
was
did.
delicious. Oh, there's more too.
It's a pretty easy cake to make. The only deal is this, is when you flip it, you have to flip it, so, you know, you gotta sort of like do it quick. Because the pineapples are in the bottom, all that stuff is in the bottom, so you're like doing it while it's still sort of warm. I don't know. Khaki. Yeah, I turned the heat on today. I turned the heat on and, you know, sort of the airflow's engineered differently now. It's not cold in here at all, is it? No. Where is who? I'm right here. I was in the woods.
He was in the woods.
There's a Sasquatch that was looking at me.
He does that sometimes.
They barrel at you. They barrel out of the woods at you. And then the next thing you know, they're pulling. I don't want to talk about it. I had a stick with me. I saved myself. Nobody was there to help me. No one. I went back there looking for Tonka, the idiot. Where were you, baby? You weren't there?
I'm not going out there.
Oh, great. Thanks.
You have to handle it.
Look at Khaki. Khaki's so cool. I love the crap out of this dog. That's not him. No, it's not.
She's a khaki Campbell.
Yeah, she's Khaki Campbell, aren't you, Khaki? How to protect yourself? You mean bend over?
Just surrender.
No, I didn't. I fought the whole
You
time.
totally
No
surrendered.
way, man.
Yeah, you surrendered. Look
She's
at
full
you.
of shit.
Look at your face.
No. No, I did not. I fought. I fought like I've never fought before. Don't laugh, Khaki. Look at Khaki. Let's see if Khaki will let me pick her up one-handed. Oh, hang on. No. She would. Oh, she wants to get on my
Oh
hand.
my gosh.
Oh my god. You on, Khaki? Khaki's showing off.
Whoa. Whoa. Khaki does
Khaki wants to get on
She does
Destiny.
yoga sometimes.
Khaki will sit on her shoulders. That's awesome. I can't tell you how nice this having a duck around is.
Oh yeah, best pet.
That well for us.
It's a transcendent experience.
But there's a lot of you got to deal with the cage. We have like an area at times during the day, and then I had to clean it up twice a day. So don't kid yourself. And if you're just gonna put the duck outside, I don't know.
No.
That's a farm animal. Khaki is probably about 6 months old, something like that. I think. I've never had ostrich eggs. I know they're huge. See what it's like to live with lions. I don't want to live with a lion. We watched the Tiger Man or whatever. What was that?
Tiger King.
Yeah, he's a dick. All of them were dicks. I don't want to live with a big cat. I like Joseph Beuys, the artist Joseph Beuys piece, where he lived in a gallery with a wolf.
Really?
Yeah, but it was bullshit. It was bullshit. I think it was bullshit.
How?
Because there's a lot of myth about Joseph Beuys. Let's just say that. But it is believed that the wolf might have been like sort of tame.
Oh, okay.
And somebody put it in there, and then he just lived with it. And by the end of the gallery, him living in the gallery for a week with the wolf, the wolf's like laying down beside him like a dog, of course, because that's what it is. It's a dog. So.
I want to see that.
Joseph Beuys? I don't know. You'd have to
Can we do that?
What? Get a wolf?
Yeah.
Is that what kind of dog you want now?
A wolf.
They're big. I mean, I don't know. Sure, I guess.
If you can get a tiger, you could get a wolf, right?
Well, we can have a wolf hybrid. We can go buy one tomorrow. It's a dog. They breed them. Like half wolf, half German Shepherd.
Yeah, aren't there like levels though of wolf dogs to like pure wolf?
Well, you don't really need a pure wolf. You're still getting a wolf. Like you're getting a wolf. It's a 120-pound wolf. It's just like
120?
something like that.
Whoa.
I don't know. Yeah, it's just a dog. Do a little research on Roar. Really? Do we have to?
Wait. Is Roar the movie about the family that was trying to shoot a movie involving real lions, and it was like 50 or something lions, and like a bunch of people got hurt and
I think I know
filming.
that story. I know what you're talking
Yeah, I think I watched that.
about. They got eaten, huh?
That's
yeah,
it? Okay,
we'll have to watch
I watched
it.
that. That actually really was.
What is that on? Where can we see that?
Yeah, where can we watch that?
I'll watch that. If the people get eaten, that'll teach them. Seriously, that's just, you get stupid. Leave the lions alone.
Well, it was just crazy. It was like someone's passion project, and like, dude, it was crazy. Yeah.
It just seems like if Sam was like the size of a lion, and people were doing that with lions and stuff, or with ravens, same shit would be happening. It's just the size of the animal. It's just like
Could you imagine?
imagine Bucket. You got Bucket the cat, and Bucket the cat is like fucking with you or something.
Right.
And he knows that he's bigger and he can fuck with you. It's just like, it's not a good situation. Although, I would own a grizzly bear if we could find one. Grizzly Pete would be my name.
That's pretty good.
No, I would not own a grizzly bear. I see no reason to do that. I have a duck.
Unless we found one.
And no, yeah, found one that the mother had abandoned, right? Orphaned is the word. Yeah, the mother bear orphaned this baby bear, and then she changed her mind and attacked us, and then we had to like protect ourselves. So now we're gonna take care of them. And then so instead of khaki, it's a baby bear, and I got a bottle in my hand, right? Here, baby bear. Be a big hit on YouTube.
You love koala bears.
Yeah, I do. I can't stand those YouTube channels that do that with the wild animals.
There's this Russian couple that has a pet bear.
Oh god.
And they do like fantasy photo shoots, so you can like dress up as like a princess or like a knight in shining armor and like go take pictures with the bear.
I'd dress up like a Keebler elf.
I would so do that.
And I'd be like, hey, all you gotta do is bring the bear over to my house. I'd make like a little scene. Like a little Keebler in the woods scene. Bring the bear over. We'll be ready to shoot. I'll pay you. I'm the guy on the mushroom, the big mushroom. That would be pretty awesome.
You can't miss me.
So you get to pay for a fantasy like a glamour shot shoot
with a bear. And the bear's
awesome.
like super sweet. Solar.
I mean, how sweet?
Solar.
How sweet is the bear? I mean,
He's
really.
real sweet.
Yeah, from what you can tell. Like, what do you mean? Like,
Well, they have a lot of customers.
Well, that doesn't mean that something bad's not gonna happen, does it? I mean, I don't know. I guess it's Russia. It really doesn't matter.
Right.
I mean, you can do whatever you want. I mean, if Putin, you know, Putin would get his picture with the bear. He loves that stuff, right? He does. Putin, you can have a bear in Russia and do. You could probably be living in the suburbs of Moscow with your bear, and like the bear like sleeps in a shed at night in your backyard, and then during the day you have clients come in that sit in the golden throne next to the bear.
The golden throne.
And you're in like downtown Moscow. Probably you could get away with it. I mean, there was a guy with a tiger in Manhattan.
Really?
Yeah, he had a tiger living in a like one-room apartment, and it was like a year old or something. Like the problem was it started smelling because like it was getting big, and the thing would pee, but it would like when it would pee, it'd pee like 2 gallons of pee.
Yeah, that's a lot of pee
on a wood floor.
Right.
What are you gonna do? You know?
Yeah, people don't think about it once after they're like 6 months.
We have a duck, but we live in the country. Okay? That's all I'm saying. But if for some reason we had to move to the city, she's going. It's the truth. We're not leaving khaki behind. There's no way. We have considered, just as an idea, that what we might do is that we might have people come over to the house and take pictures with khaki in their hand.
Like a Renaissance theme. Like you have to dress up as like a princess or a dragon or like a knight or like a Keebler.
We'll be elves every time you come. Anytime anybody comes, and we'll just jump in and look at Khaki. Look at how cool she is. You tell me. Oh, Khaki, you're such a good bird. She is. And her eggs are great for making a cake. Look at her. She has gotten so tame. It is no shit. This is like the tamest bird. It's a fucking duck that walks on my shoulder. Look at how big. It's a 4-pound bird that'll hang out on my shoulder and I can walk. Right, Khaki? She's She is fucking awesome. I love this dog. She is. She's great. Do you have other animals than dog or a duck?
We have a raven and a pigeon.
Pigeons,
And
dogs,
cats.
and cats. And a well, we don't want to talk about the bobcat. We don't have a bobcat. We don't. You're a good girl, cat. Coyote would be great, but you can't have those, I suppose. Billy the Hedgehog might be part coyote.
Right.
We hope. He's a freak.
He seems like part
He
coyote.
is a freak.
Billy is so cute.
I don't know what it is.
He just has that look.
You should just get a pit bull.
A pit bull?
Yeah, you like this new dog, Baby.
Yeah.
No pit bull, really? That would be the
Well,
dog, like you could walk around and nobody would screw
Yeah, I
with
just
you.
never thought about it.
Really?
Yeah. It's not like my dream dog, but
Really?
they're cute.
I got several. I've
Yeah, I
had a
know.
lot of pit bulls. Rusty was one of my favorites.
They're cute.
God, Rusty was this dog that, this decent dude, saw me one day, said, I need you to do me a favor. He knew that I was like a dog guy in Brooklyn. He's like, I have to go to public housing. And I'm like, yeah, so? And he goes, well, I have no place to put Rusty. Can you take Rusty? Man, I don't really want to. You know what? Can't you take him with you? And then it dawned on public housing. He said something like, no, this public housing, you can't. I'm looking like, you can take a dog into public housing. No, not at this one. He was going to Rikers. Yeah, he got in trouble. He was going to jail. So I took Rusty, and then about a year and a half later, I saw the dude. Nice guy. He wanted to know if he could have Rusty back. I'm like, no fucking way, man. I kept Rusty until he died. About a year later, he got cancer real bad. He was old, man. I took this old pit, but he was sweet as can be. He was such a good dog. I carried that dog up and down the steps. Like, he was great.
I love that name.
Rusty?
Yeah.
He was a good dog. Keki is chill. She's very chill. I love Keki. I can't believe I still eat dogs.
You did.
Keki doesn't know. Right, Kek? Keki? Keki, are you the best? Look at her face. It cracks me up.
It's so funny. She has like good cheeks.
She's like cute. She has like a little smile and everything.
Yeah.
Look at her. She's like a smiling animal. Hot duck breath. She was so tiny when she was a baby. She was
I
like,
know. You can put her in the palm of your hand.
look at her now. She's cranking out eggs right and left. Right, Kek? Kek, you're so cute.
A blue healer. That's awesome.
Those are good dogs. If you get them past like the first year and a half. They're just a pain in the ass the first year. You gotta train the crap out of them. Keki. I do like them. It's a great breed. Right, Keki? I could see you seem like I could see you with a beagle.
Yeah, see,
Because
beagles
they're
are super
adorable.
cute. Yeah.
Right, they're adorable. That's why I can't figure out like why, like I said, pug and
Well, because pugs,
They're
that's
so
just
cute.
so messed up what we did to them. Like,
yeah, but they're cute.
yeah, but they're like they're like in eternal pain.
They're the baby ducks of the dogs.
Their whole existence is pain
No,
and
they
suffering.
don't. They don't know.
That's
I've
like
known
the
several of
saddest part. Is they're just like this, like, dude.
You gotta baby them. They need air conditioning. I will say that. They're not a good hot weather dog. That's for sure. I like pugs. I didn't get pugs when I was young. You gotta be like, why would anybody want one of those? And then I knew a couple of them, and I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah, they're funny.
They're great. They're just like,
They're funny.
they're cute. They're friendly. They're silly. Kinky, you smell like a dog.
Oh, French bulldogs are cute.
You were reading my mind. I was thinking about that movie.
With Zach
Right.
Galifianakis. Yeah, that
Sure.
that bulldog was so cute.
Yeah, I like them a lot. What about like a golden retriever? No? Really?
I just like.
You want something
That
to
seems
tear
pretty-
somebody up?
Well, no.
Yeah, but wait a minute. You do a little
Well,
bit.
yeah,
don't you?
yeah, I do. But a golden retriever, I just like. It's like everyone has a golden retriever.
Like if you had a Malinois, you'd
French
just,
bulldogs
you'd just
smell
go
like
wherever, and if anybody gave you any crap,
With if I had a what?
if you had a Malinois,
Oh yeah, I know.
right? If anybody gave you any crap, you'd be like, oh, meet Rufus,
Rufus.
right?
I like that.
But you could do the same thing with a pit bull, or any big dog. Any big dog, it's like, who wants to, you never
Well,
know.
that's the choice. Really, is between a big dog and a small dog.
Right, small dog, you don't get the advantage of.
No one's
Like-
gonna be scared.
Right.
Which is
Even if
something
it's a
that
stupid
I
Labrador or a
wanted a
Golden.
big dog to like take with me on like walks and stuff.
Right. Sure.
So
Check out the price of a wolf dog. There's that one dude on you. I'll show you his channel. You can ask him how much they are.
really,
They're black. He breeds them in with like a black, some kind of black shepherd. I don't know.
oh wow.
Something. They're it's a hybrid.
Black dogs with light eyes are really beautiful.
They're big. I know that. We train the crap out of that dog.
You have to like all day. Well, not all
not
day,
all day.
but like you have to be
A lot.
dedicated to it. Oh, I had a Newfoundland when I was little. When I was really little, but he had hip problems. But that dog is so cool. It's like a big bear.
What? You had a Himalayan?
A Newfoundland.
Oh, Newfoundland. We're talking about
His
Janet
name
Cat.
was Newfie.
Really?
Yeah.
I think I saw a picture of that dog.
Yeah.
I like those. Those are nice.
They're
I think
huge.
the Labradors are bred down from the Newfoundland, right?
Are they?
I think so.
Newfoundlands are expensive.
St. John's dog. I like a big dumb dog.
They are big though.
I've known a St.
Oh,
Bernard
I
that was
wanted a
pretty
Saint
cool.
Bernard for a long time.
They can
yeah.
get aggressive though. That is one dog that like
Oh, I
don't.
believe it.
don't
They're
bet
huge.
they won't. Yeah.
They're huge.
It's a problem because they intimidate people by their size, and then people act weird, and then all of a sudden
That's
the dogs.
what makes the dog act weird.
Yeah, the dog starts being aggressive, like, oh, I can push around a human. Great Danes are cool.
Yeah.
The only deal with the big dogs, and this is how I see it, is that if you get a big dog, you're gonna get a lot of attention. People are like, will not leave you alone. It's a bummer. It like when I had the pet service, like you have a wolfhound or something. Everybody's making comments. Everybody is trying to talk to
Yeah.
you and interact with the dog. Great Danes the same way. It's like it's such a. But out here, it doesn't matter, right? Because we're not in the city. But if you're in a
Yeah.
big city and you have like a mastiff or something, oh my God, I might have COVID. I don't. I do have allergies, and I am looking forward to it. To when we get the a frost. What were Afghan hounds used for? They were sight hound, and are not considered a very smart breed. But they are sight hound, and they were used to hunt. can't eat. Oh my god, I need water. What if I just drank
Malamutes?
this by
I can't remember what a Malamute looks like. Do you like Malamutes?
Malamutes?
Yeah.
I like all dogs. Why, you want to get a Malamute?
I can't remember what they look like.
They look like a husky, sort of.
Are they white?
Well, yeah, whitish, sure.
I think I know what that is.
They look like a wolf. One of those wolfish looking dogs.
Dang, kiddos.
The husky sort of looks like a wolf.
Yeah.
I think. I don't know.
Yeah, they do, for sure.
That is a dog I'm surprised that you haven't brought that you would be interested in, because those, well, they're for some years they were the preferred dog of the hottie.
The hottie?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Oh yeah. There's like dogs like throughout time, like all of a sudden like groups of like hotties are born, and husky was like around like the late 90s. The 90s was like the dog of the 90s that
What's the hottie dog now?
probably the Malinois. Yeah, so the Beagle or Chesapeake Bay Retriever maybe. A duck. A duck is bird animal.
All the hot
bodies.
girls have dogs.
It's true. Oh, Toxic's gonna get a Carillion bear dog. I could see that. I could see you with one of those. Some giant dog. And a big furry dog.
I would want to lay on it.
Yeah, no,
I
not
know.
around me.
But like if you have a giant furry dog,
No, that's what a human's for.
a human isn't a giant fuzzy dog.
Well, okay, are you gonna do it on the floor or in a bed?
On the floor, you should never let your dog in the bed.
It's true.
But I shouldn't do it at all, I know, but I just like having a big, huge bear-like creature.
It's not.
I wanna cuddle that thing.
Well, Komodo dragon then.
No, a Komodo dragon is not cuddleable.
What about those tarantulas?
No.
If I had a dog,
Oh yeah,
There's
you
people
could do
that- yeah.
felting.
felting.
The dog hair, yeah, people do it.
What?
What?
Who would want that? I want a dog pillow. I hope they.
You have 20 tarantulas? How did that
Slick
start?
Rick. They eat them. I now own a red tick hound puppy. I love those. Those are real good looking. I always thought that I like all the hounds.
Me too.
They're pretty cool
Great.
looking. Yeah. Later, Toxic.
Bye, Toxic.
I had salmon tonight, and Destiny had
Fettuccine Alfredo.
right with black pepper.
Yeah, with black pepper
It
fettuccine.
was very delicious.
And cheesecake.
Yes. I own a white German Shepherd mixed with husky.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Looks like a wolf, right? You own a wolf dog? I'm just noticing something. I need a haircut. That's one thing I'm noticing. I need a haircut, and or maybe I should just start maybe I'll just start brushing it like you do.
I could braid it for you.
No. No, I don't want to. Oh, no, I'd look stupid. What about no, that'd look dumb. I don't want it braided. Have you ever? Yes, I have raised several sparrows. Brown sparrows. They're fucking bitching. No, I wouldn't do a mohawk.
Mohawk.
I'd look like a dick.
You should get a mohawk.
No, I look so stupid. Maybe not. I might look pretty badass now that I'm thinking about it.
Right now your hair looks like,
70s.
yeah.
It's pretty fucking stupid looking.
No.
At least I have it though, right?
Right. You
Like
have
we
a
were
lot of
talking about
hair.
earlier. I better shut up.
Yeah.
Look at Kittles. Kittles the cat. That's a cool looking cat. She is a nice cat. Kittles. What are you doing? It's garbage. Oh, look at that. 1 hour. We gotta go watch Breaking Bad.
Oh yeah, we're almost done with the series.
It's important. We gotta go.
Okay.
And we also are probably gonna watch, what is it? Kung Fu Hustle?
Yeah.
Kung Fu Hustle. What else? Elvis Pompadour? I don't want a pompadour. No way. Real quick, I got videos coming out with this new dog. Just if anybody's interested in dog training, I'm gonna do hold and drop probably tomorrow. I'm also gonna do a video talking about like why you would want to use the e-collar if you get your dog e-collar condition. Like, what is the advantage? That was somebody gave me an idea. Sean gave me the idea to do that. I think it's important that people know why you want to have. If you get your dog e-collar condition, why you keep putting it on and don't. God. If things are going good, you keep putting it on. You don't take it off. I dealt with Tracer, like, because it's, I don't want to go into it, but, and something else, weed pulse. Anyway, that's about it. We're going to go watch Breaking Bad, right? Kung Fu Hustle is great. Is it really? That's what Sean says. I might have seen it years ago. I might have, but we'll see. All right, we're going. We'll see ya.
Bye everybody. Thanks for coming.
Thank you. Bye.
Good night.